Greetings and welcome back to this collaborative Let's Play series of Distant Worlds Universe. So once again, my turn has come around. I am playing year 7, and I'm just going to get some numbers going here. Just hit the space bar. Okay. So, Antiscamp actually started a war for us, so that's just getting underway. So that'll be the first thing we'll be watching once I kick the game into forward gear here. So we got that to look forward to. I think just to sort of familiarize myself with what's going on, I think I'll make just a sort of tour through these screens for a bit. I think this is going to be a common thing you're going to see with these episodes is the first 5 or 10 minutes will be each player just sort of getting his bearings on what's going on. So sort of prepare for that. Okay, so we got a fair few colonies now. Most of them volcanic, which is good. That's their native type. We got one continental, which I believe we are still building a colony ship at. So it's 75% done, so we'll be expanding once that's finished. And I think we're also building a colony ship at our homeworld, yeah. So that's only half done. Speed is only 570 here. We don't have any shipyards or anything. Do we have any facilities available? No. Okay, so we got 2 colony ships coming, so we're going to be expanding our colonies a bit more yet. Don't know whether that'll happen in this episode. We might get this one done my episode, but it's pretty slow, so I'm guessing that'll be next episode or the episode after. We'll see those coming out. Okay, and I see we're taxing our home world at 36%, which is good. And I also see we're taxing this world at 6%. We're only making 3K here, so that's really not worth it. Antiscamp enslaved all the additional races in our empire. So the only ones that aren't enslaved are ourselves, the Keskadans. And yeah, everybody else is enslaved. So there's 0 population growth with those, but we are migrating here by the looks of it. So there's 9.2% growth on the Keskadans, which is us. And just out of curiosity, how's migration going here? We'll just come in and we'll have a look at our passenger ships. Okay, we got a lot of them. Good. And it looks like they're transporting. And I'm pretty sure it's not tourists because the Keskadans don't engage in tourism. So it looks like it's just population being shunted around. There's 16 million on that. Another 16 million, 12.8 million. So they're being shunted around pretty good. I'm just trying to see where here. Okay. Yeah, so it's hard to say where they're going, but they are going. So I'm pretty sure if we look through these other colonies, we'll see Keskadans on all of them. Yeah, so we've got that one. And we settled this one with a colony ship by the looks of it. This one, everybody's enslaved except us. So it looks like the migration's happening. And with the latest patch, it did help migration if you leave taxes at 0%. So if you leave the destination plan a little more attractive than the one they're coming from, then they'll probably migrate there, no problem. But I think I'm going to drop this to 0 as well. We're not making a whole lot. It's actually showing as a negative here, so it's not a huge deal to actually drop that to 0 for a bit. And we'll leave the automation on, but I'm just going to do that. It might actually bring it up again. We'll see what happens with that. I don't usually use automation, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out. And just before I get going here, I should actually show you what I'm using for automation. It's basically the only things I'm controlling is troop recruitment, fleet formation, research, and a bunch of suggestions on some other stuff. Okay, so let's resume playing. So we'll look at resources quickly here. So we've got a bit of inflation on Aculon, which isn't a huge deal. Dilithium, not a big deal again. Gold, we still got a bit of inflation on because we had a bit of trouble acquiring some of that. So it looks like we got a good stockpile of it now. So that's good. Have you seen any other zeros here? We're into luxuries at this point, which we got to look at as well. Polymer. Let's have a look at polymer. Let's make sure we're getting some of that. I think there might be a construction ship queued up to get that, if I recall. Where are we here? Polymer. Yep. So we're on our way to get some polymer, which is sort of down by that Boscaran planet. So that's fine. I think that's the system that Antiscamp cleaned the pirates out of. Okay, so that's not looking too bad. Still got a couple zeros. What do we need argon for? Nothing right away, but we do need it. So it's not a huge deal at the moment. And it's just the lithium and polymer which is coming. So it looks like we got at least one on everything that we need right now. So hopefully, just look at our stockpiles here. 2.7 on argon. Osalia is not a big deal. 4.6 on chromium. Still a little bit low on chromium, and we will get that source at the human world once we take that. So that's not looking too bad. Just see what our construction ships are doing right now. They're all busy right now. Okay, so that's fine. And we'll have a quick look at our victory just to see how we're doing on that. One thing I'm finding interesting is subjugate the most empires in the galaxy is still at 0%. And even though we've got one subjugated, we're not getting that victory condition, which means another race out there is subjugating more empires than we are. So I think we got a bit of aggression going on out there, maybe. At least I hope I'm reading that right. And the very first race condition there is exterminate or enslave the most people in the galaxy. So we've enslaved the most with 2,400 or 2.4 million enslaved. So we're doing all right that way. It's let's see how the others are doing. Notice this one also. We have to have the fewest treaties in the galaxy. So we definitely want to be unfriendly if we want to raise that up. We're a long way from victory, so I don't think that's anything we're going to need to worry about. So we'll just have a look through here. Population third. Economy, ooh. It might not be that bad. It's yeah, we're doing all right, but yeah, we're definitely not up there by any means. And strategic value and military strength. Okay, now let's have a look at this. This is the Wraithil group. This is the humans that we're just about to start fighting. They're just a little bit more powerful than we are. So this is going to definitely be an interesting war. We're pretty much matched in military strength. So this will be very interesting. And yeah, okay. I'm not familiar with the flag we're using here, but we got quite a, I think all of our colonies are in the top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have 5. So, and there's 5 here. But we don't really know too many other homeworlds or anything, so that's not really a very good indicator. Okay, let's just scoot across to quickly look at our leader. Diplomacy, yeah, we're taking a big hit there. Trade income, so yeah, going for trade deals probably not the best thing. Intelligence, looking pretty crappy unless you want to sabotage something. But counter-espionage, I guess we'll leave them there for now. And I won't really worry about looking at too much of this other stuff right away. Quick look here. So we're subjugating the Tyrosians, and we're furious with the Wraithil group. They got better spies, so they're going to be spying on us heavy, so we definitely want to keep that one intelligence agent on counter-espionage. Faster research, okay. And anybody friendly with us at all? A couple. Again, if we go for trade deals, then we're going to ruin our victory condition. But maybe if we need money at some point, we can maybe try for one of those. I see we have 2 that are pleased with us. They both like our style of government. They're probably both hive mind, are they? Nope, military dictatorship on that one. Okay, so let's just move along here. Let's have a look here. Not paying any pirates, okay. War warriors, none. We're at war. Well, we just started this war, so we'll see how that works out. We should be able to stay at war for quite a while with minus, what, 130% war awareness. Okay, so troop maintenance and ship maintenance is up, but that's fine. Private sector still got lots of cash, and we have 66 military. Okay. So it's starting to get a handle on what we're doing here. Now, research. Okay, we got more better railguns coming, which I'm liking. Ground assault, which we'll need eventually. I don't know if that's a huge priority, but I guess we might as well get it. Now, the beam weapons. I'm almost thinking I might just back those off to the end here. So I'll just right-click and then re-queue it as third. Because I'd really like to get our railguns improved. Because they're really helping us out right now. And we'll leave that, the rest of that. Component prefabrication, I'm thinking is fine. Get bigger ships is always good. I don't think there's, unless you want to get hyper deny or something. But I think, yeah, we'll leave that. Enhanced commerce, I kind of agree with Antiscamp's decision on this one. I usually beeline to the open trade myself. So I'll leave that, and I don't know whether we finish that in my episode or not, but we'll let maybe Daz take the decision on whether he wants to do that one or not. And how we doing here? Okay, good. Plus 30% from our government. And high tech is actually spiked right now, which is good. Weapons isn't doing so good, unfortunately. Maybe I'll look at doing another weapons platform or weapons research somewhere. Build a station for that. So keep that in mind. But otherwise, potential, we're definitely up to our potential anyways. So I guess I'll leave that. And the only other thing I think I want to look at before I get going is ship designs, because we're still running at 230 maximum. We can now build up to 300, so I could actually improve the ships a bit. And we have all our military on manual. I think we got everything else on automatic. I don't think we didn't bothered changing any of that. No, so everything else is on automatic. We should maybe look at base designs a bit, but we'll just concentrate on this. So I think what I might do is upgrade these. Now that'll be my first job of this episode. So I'm going to hit auto upgrade just in case there's anything that I thought I had that on manual. I'm going to have to check my options. I thought I had ship design on manual. Nope. And actually, I think, I'm not sure on this, but I think if I go to manual ship design, then the automatic stuff kicks out. There's a blurb about it right here. Automatic upgrade for each sub-role can be individually enabled or disabled by clicking the upgrade column of the list below. This can also be controlled in the Empire policy screen. And note, the ship design must also be automated for designs to be automatically upgraded. I think I've actually missed that little point before. So in order for all these upgrades to work, they need to be, the main option out here needs to be on automatic, on auto. So we got to leave that on if we're going to do that. But this section, this overrides. So all these will be manual. They will not be automatically upgraded. So just in case there's any confusion on that. Oops, wrong button. Okay, so we'll manually upgrade. Okay, so we can go to 300 size ships. So I'm thinking a bit more defense, a bit more armor and shields would probably help. So maybe we'll go to 200 on the shields, or on the armor. And, oh man, these icons are really messing me up. And maybe 500 on the shields. And that still leaves us 50 to actually improve our firepower and stuff. You see, we have one Epsilon torpedo on here. And weaker opponents are all weapons. Stronger standoff. Okay, that's fine. I would like maybe another railgun. Okay, so 41. And maybe we'll keep going with Epsilons. Now it's saying we don't have polymer or chromium, which I think are the main, yeah, chromium and, oh, no polymer, but chromium. We do have something of a stockpile of it now. And actually, just out of curiosity, okay, I'll try to remember to see if that pirate agreement's still going for chromium. Okay, so I might put another Epsilon on this just to bring the firepower up to 50. Still got good crews. 5.81 sectors, I think, is pretty good. 108, 51. And is there any other little things we can put on here? Countermeasures, yes. Combat targeting, yes. Okay, energy collection we got. Having life. Oh man, these, I tell you, these icons are super messing me up here. I can't find anything. Oop, wrong one. Life support, there we go. So we got 277. Armor and shields, maybe one more shield just to make these a bit tougher. They got to get in pretty close to attack if they're going for the weaker opponents. So we definitely want more defense on this. Okay, that's not looking too bad, and we still got 13 left over. I might, should I hop up the fuel supply? I don't think so. 1, 2, we do have to travel out to the rim a lot. And actually, my fleet is actually going to be doing that, I think. So I think maybe just one more fuel cell might help. Just in case you have to take a round trip to get back for fuel, then at least we're covered. So that drops us down to 20 crews. It's 51. Okay, so we're sort of in line there as far as power. And I still got 7 left over, but I don't have to fill it by any means either. I wonder if I should put maybe one pulse blaster on it. Just for a different type of weapon, maybe. I see long-range guns are still enabled for some reason. Yeah, they should be out of the list because they're now obsolete component. Yeah, maybe one pulse blaster. With 4 damage, that's not really worth it. Okay, one more railgun, one more punch. There we go, brings us right to 300. Good enough. So 58 firepower. And we will go with that. Okay, I'll try to get these done as quickly as possible here, so nothing auto upgrades. I always hit that just in case I miss something while I'm in here doing this manually. Okay, you got 400 shields. Lots of railguns on this. Maybe I'll put some blasters on this as soon as I tune up some of the other stuff. So countermeasures, combat targeting. Maybe we'll do the fuel with this one as well. Nothing worse than running out of fuel when you're on your way to a battle. Okay, so I think we're okay that way. So maybe look at some weaponry now. Yeah, maybe we'll put some blasters on this one. Just for a little bit different weaponry. Put a handful of them on. Okay, so 99, we're going to need another reactor on this. Which is where? Oh man, these icons are really messing me. That's right, we have our special reactor. Okay, we need more life and hab. Okay, so 279. 60 firepower. 220, wow, we got lots of room here as far as power goes. Standoff. I might as well go to all weapons since this is going to be pretty much all close range. So 279. Maybe we'll add one more shield to this. Maybe a couple more, another handful of armor too. Okay. I think we'll go with that. We're pretty much at, well, might as well throw one more armor on it there. Okay, I think cruise is a bit short though. I'm noticing. Mind that up just a little bit more. Although, we do have the power to do it. And we'll throw a couple more engines on it. There, just get it sort of into the 20s. Now we're 14 over. So, maybe a couple of those pulse blasters I put on. Okay, at least 6. Maybe I'll pull some armor. There. Okay, so that's that one done. And the... Okay, still no auto upgrading happening. So this is going to be a Mark III as well, just so nobody gets confused. Okay, you got 500 and 100, and we got Epsilon torpedoes on this. And we're almost to size already. So I'm not going to do a whole lot with this, but we'll put this stuff on. It's got pretty good firepower anyway, so 101. Yeah, we're still in range there. Maybe another shield just to get the defense happening. And a couple more pieces of armor. I guess we'll just call that a design. There. Okay, so we'll get that done. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to retrofit a couple of these fleets. Only the ones I can touch, of course. So that would be mine. This one here, Antiscamp built to defend here. He's got that based at this station here. I'm not entirely sure 3 ships is going to be enough, though. I might add to that. But let's worry about getting some stuff upgraded. Now, I won't be able to touch this Destructor fleet or the Task Force Gamma. But the other ones I can freely repair as well. Let's maybe to do the repair order there first. I'm sure mine needs to be repaired as well. Yep, so we'll hit the repair order on those first. And that's still being built. I'll have to retrofit that the minute it comes out though, because I've adjusted the designs at this point. So maybe we'll just take that one off automation for the moment so it doesn't take off anywhere. Okay. And 6th Fleet will definitely, okay, I'm going to hit that for repair. This one here is, no, we got a starport here yet. Yes, we do. So technically speaking, they should be able to retrofit there with any luck. But I don't want to do these all at the same time either. So maybe I'll leave the boss car for now. Okay, so we got that going. So my fleet and the 6th Fleet is going for retrofit. So let's come in and see how this goes. Antiscamp queued this mission up before he left, so we're going to come in and watch this spaceport fall, and then we're going to watch the invasion. I can't touch this fleet, but I can touch the invasion fleet. So let's just see what happens here. This spaceport actually isn't even built yet, so that'll be easy to take out. And I just noticed Coop is under attack by a pirate escort. And unfortunately, I just took that fleet away to get retrofitted. So is anybody else in here going to take care of that for me? You're in for repair. So is everybody going for repair or just the damaged ones? You're refueling. Okay, well, let's forget the refueling order then. Let's get in and get this thing. And who is that? Dirty intruders. The dirty, dirty intruders. Okay, so we'll get that going and we'll come back out to our other battle. I'll have to repair and retrofit the 6th Fleet in a bit once that's over. Okay, so carrying on. And this should be our invasion fleet coming in. Yes, the enslaver transport fleet. What do we have on this? 9 infantry. And there's 1 on the ground, so we should be okay here. It looks like they're heading off to do something. Not sure what. I have no jurisdiction over that, so... Oh, they stopped. So. Oh, hang on. Why aren't you guys invading? Why aren't you guys invading? Oh, he might not have given the order to invade. He might have just brought the fleet here. So I'm going to give the order to invade. There we go. And we are definitely doing that. We just got a pop-up. So we're definitely invading this now. And that shouldn't take too long. Our ships are nice and quick, I'm noticing. Okay. And there we go. Invaded. And we get faster research by 2% and better spies by 2%. Perfect. Yeah, good selection in targets there, Antiscamp. That was a good one. And we now have chromium and carbon fiber. And Ecrus meat, which is a luxury. Perfect. Whoa, they're pretty angry though. They are very, very angry. Angry about the conquest, which you can't blame them for. Minus 26, so that'll go away eventually, but hopefully we don't have any problems. Humans are upset that we are at war with their species. Humans are unhappy with part of being the Keskidan Empire, and they are tired of our wars. So that's weighing on them pretty heavily. What I could do, and I see they have Banzo turrets here as well. What I could do to alleviate this problem right now is just put them on to assimilate for the moment. Let everything calm down a bit, and then we can throw them on enslave later if we wish to. So I think we'll do that. And that should at least help the unhappiness here for a little bit. And as far as troops go, I should have actually grabbed a troop general. Maybe stuck them on there before this happened, but I didn't think of that. So I might just recruit a few more here. And I'll make sure I garrison them so they don't get picked up, because we do have some stuff on automation out there. So I want to make sure at least 3 of them stay here. And as far as this fleet goes, the invasion fleet, enslaver fleet actually, I think I might take that. I'm going to leave the troops here. We're going to need them on the ground here. So I'm just going to leave the troops here, but let's maybe get this fleet out of here. And we will bring you back to homeworld. Get ready for your next mission, whatever that might be. We'll maybe upgrade it as well. Okay, so we got that underway. Now, we have to hold this. And again, I can't touch this fleet, so I can't really assign him to base himself out of there or nothing. I don't think he's based at all, is he? Based at Boscar 1. Oh no. Chances are they're just going to take off out of here now that that mission is over. It's not automated, so they might sit there. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what happens. But I'm definitely going to need another fleet over here. And I think what I'll do is I will upgrade mine. Throw a few more ships in it, get it retrofitted. I'll upgrade my attack fleet to come over here. And we'll do it that way. The 6th fleet that's in here, I think I might actually rename this fleet to Homeworld Defense. Oops, Homeworld Defense. Okay. And how do we make out with that pirate that was in here? I'm assuming we got rid of him. Yep, our colony ship is still being built. Oh, he's still here. He's running though. Oh, and he got away. Okay. So anyways, I think that's our 6th fleet in here. That's Homeworld Defense. That which was formerly our 6th fleet. Hopefully that doesn't mess anybody up. Okay, so reissue that repair order. And I think I'm just check my fleet here. You're still repairing. Ooh, hang on. Where is this ship? Okay, so you're still in the system, but heavily damaged. No hyperdrive, and you're not moving. So I guess you're a dead ship. Double check on that. And, yeah, our reactor's down. I don't know whether we had more than one reactor. Nope, just the one reactor, so that's a dead ship. I could bring a construction ship over to repair it. But you know what? I think it's just easier just to get rid of it. So we will retire immediately. Okay, so that was out of my fleet. So I'm already short a ship. Okay, so we don't need to repair anymore. We can actually just hit the retrofit order on you, wherever you may be. Okay, so we will just hit retrofit, and we'll get that done. Ooh, we have an independent colony of Mortallans discovered. Well, let's go find out where that is. Okay, where are we here? Oh, that doesn't look independent to me. Oh, there's 2 in here. There's an independent with... Wow, that's the 2nd system I've seen like that. Yeah, it's... Wow. Yeah, they got an independent colony in their system as well. That's how we started. Okay, well, what's this about? It's got silicon and Danthifer on it. But it's pretty far to the way, so I don't think we're going to be worrying about that too much. We have other things to worry about at the moment. Okay, so have you seen any resistance in here, I wonder? Start up again. Yeah, not seeing anything at the moment. I see we have a... Is that our Explorer in here? And it is. Okay, so I might just set him to explore this sector, and maybe we'll find out where the human homeworld is. So we'll explore that sector. Okay, so we'll get that going. And we have a whole bunch of advisor stuff here. Build new ships. I think I'll do that myself manually. They're just looking for 2 more troop transports, which I don't really think we need. Another explorer. Well, maybe we'll go with the explorer. Yeah, we'll purchase that one. Exploration is always good. Oops. And pirate again. Oh, okay. I guess we can get rid of that one too. Oh, what fleet is that from? No fleet. Okay, just make sure I'm not messing with Daz's fleet or anything. So we'll retire you. Okay. And what is it? Oh, it's just a frigate. Okay. Anybody on it? Doesn't quite look like it. Oh, I'm going to have to interrupt that repair order again. Okay. Got to do what you got to do. And before I get that going, let's show me first. It's in here. Ooh, that's where ours is. Do we not have a mining station in here? Yes, we do. Okay. What fleet are you suggesting? The enslaver transport fleet is ready to carry out this attack. Well, no, they are not. That fleet has no weapons on it. I don't know why you were suggesting that. That's a bad thing. Decline. Okay, and treaty proposed. Oh, they want out of subjugation, so we'll just ignore that and build a new base. I recommend we build an orbital defensive base. And that is the system down here, which Daz took in his turn. What are we doing here? We're not building anything, and I don't think there's really... because we are being hassled by pirates right here, so I'm not going to build anything right now. I'm going to decline that. But I am going to hop up that particular defense fleet, that this one here. I'm going to add some more ships to it. The Najarka Defense Squadron. And we do have a bit of money. I just want to put a few more ships in here, maybe some 3 destroyers. Even that'll help. So let's do that. And destroyers. And we'll throw that into that defensive squadron. That'll bring the firepower up on that fleet just a little bit. Again, I want to watch our money because we're only making 14,000 right now, so I don't want to overspend by any means. I do want to get my fleet sort of hopped up here too if I'm going to be going over the human war. You are in the middle of retrofitting. I should maybe let that happen first, or should I queue up the... well, maybe I'll queue up the ships to go in it. I might just add maybe 3 more of each. Okay, there goes our money. But I'm going to need them if I'm going to be over in that that fight. And everything's coming out automated. That must be a setting I have. Okay, so Star Labs fleet. Oop, I just took these out of that fleet I set earlier. There, go back in there. I'll leave those automated. I'll take mine off automation though. Okay, and how does that do our... okay, we still got a few left to open spaces in our shipyards, and I just queued up a bunch of stuff, so that should be good for now. And I'm actually going to end this episode here. I'm only 3 months in my year, and we're at 34 minutes. So I'll end this episode here, and we will carry on when we come back. So if you're still joining us and still following along, thanks for coming along, and we will catch you next time.